Mark Davis has been relatively quiet this offseason. After he made the hire, made it all official, did the presser, he's kind of just been, hey, I'm just going to hang out with my Cirque du Soleil girlfriend.
Too busy piping.
Cruising around in my all-white suit and my fanny pack, just living the life of a inherited billionaire.
No, bro, it's the mock turtleneck, long sleeve tucked into the stonewashed jeans.
Just living.
With the Nikes and the white leather fanny pack.
The walking dad shoes. But apparently he's chimed in on something. A report by Paul Gutierrez of ESPN. Sources say Raiders owner Mark Davis has given his blessing for Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce to make a move. Any move, so long as it makes sense. Read into that what you will. So obviously not going into deep detail here, but it does sound to me like Mark Davis is taking the reins off of his GM and coach and kind of giving his blessing on like, all right, I more or less trust what you're going to do. Again, qualifying with like, don't do something insane, but you can go ahead and make whatever moves you feel is in the best needs of this Raiders franchise. There's a lot more to read into it though.
Yeah. When you break it down, the last part is very important. Makes sense to who? If it makes sense, if it needs to make sense to Mark Davis, they're still having to run that stuff through Mark Davis.
Yeah.
So that's the important part of that whole thing is as long as it makes sense, yeah, sell me on it. Give me your logic. If I can follow the logic, okay, fine. We can do it. It's just know it's your ass.
I would love to know as the seasons roll on, hopefully the seasons roll on with this squad because that means we're winning, right? Davis, Telesco, and AP. What that relationship's like. Are they just keeping Mark Davis abreast of the situation? Like he's just like, hey, Mark, this is what we're doing. You're the owner. You want to keep up to date, just letting you know. Or are they asking permission? Those are two very different meetings. Two very, very different situations.
Honestly, I don't know if it's a permission. I think it's just kind of like on board.
What makes you say that? Is it just a feel, or did you read something or see something that makes you?
From what I've been reading, it's like, yeah, I'm hands off. I want to let them do their job, but then little things like, as long as it makes sense, go for it. Which is like, hey, present me what you want to do, just keep me in the loop, type of thing, right? That's kind of like a boss that I am. Like I'm very like, look, I'm going to teach you how I do things here. And how I think they get done the best. If you do things your own way, as long as it's as good or better than the way that I'm showing you how to do it, fine. Do it your own way if you're more comfortable. But if it doesn't, then you're gonna do it my way. So very similar to Mark Davis, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let you do your thing. Just keep me in the loop on what's going on. But if it doesn't work, just know it's gonna be on you.
If any good can come out of the disasters that turned out to be the John Gruden hire and then Josh McDaniels hires, hopefully it unstar fucks Mark Davis. He just seems like such a star fucker. He just wants celebrities around him. He's selling, by all reports, he's selling Tom Brady a chunk of the team for cents on the pennies on the dollar. For whatever reason, he just wants stars around him, right? Hopefully the disaster that his last two big star hires turned into make him say, how about we just do what's good? Like, fuck Twitter followers and how popular these guys are and who's trending. Let's just get the right guys and just stay hands off. That's hopefully what I hope you learned. And for the longest time, I always thought, like, look, owners of pro teams, write the checks and get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hire good people. Like, it is, again, ultimately your responsibility to hire the right people, team president, GM, whoever, coach. Maybe you want the GM to do it, maybe you do.
There's nothing wrong with checking in, though. Right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm moving on. Like I'm with you on the checking in, but because it's your franchise. Like it's your toy. You know what I mean?
Look,
it's your toy. Like
I think Trick Daddy said it the best in the chart topper. Take it to the house. He said, "Fuck the fame. I'm trying to get paid. Born and raised in the county of Dade, which is Miami's in Dade County. So." Yeah, I'm not worried about all these people who know me. I'm trying to get paid. I'm not worried about how many Twitter followers my head coach has. I want to win games.
Well, Trick wasn't born a billionaire like Mark Davis was, because he's the opposite. He's like, fuck the money. I want the fame. He wasn't a billionaire
either. He was only a millionaire when he was born.
Well, that's all. He was. I
mean, honestly, wait. If you I don't think Al Davis was a millionaire when Mark Davis was born either.
My point is, Mark Davis is doing the opposite. He has the money. he wants the fame, right? Like him and Trick Daddy are looking for opposite things because they were, they were born different things. My point being is,
I'm just giving you shit, RJ.
There are franchises because generally my rule is like, again, you hire a team president, GM, and then hands off. If you get that right, write the checks. Don't do anything else. Right? Enjoy your skybox. Watch your team. Brag to your other billionaire buddies. Bring your CEO, Fortune 500 CEOs along with you to watch, etc. But then I have to look around the NFL and see that there's certain franchises through different team presidents, different GMs, different coaches, different quarterbacks that are always ran well. They'll have down years, like they'll have a losing record, but it still ran well. The cycle goes and they're normally doing well. There are plenty of franchises like that. And that's ownership. That's stable ownership on top. So I'm still with the mindset of hands off, especially Mark Davis, who's proven that he's isn't a good hands-on owner. Like the hires he's made on his own. The record of the franchise since he took over speaks for itself. Like let's, maybe he can learn to be better, right? Maybe he learned from the last two experiences of the last two bad hires and he's getting better, which would be great. But as of right now, Mark Davis should be a hands-off owner. But the good owners that are hands-on, they keep franchises stable for decades. Not, they had a good run in 2014, 15, and 16. It's no, for decades, their franchise is on a good path. So there's something to be said about owners with hands-on.
Well, yeah, I mean, if the owners are making the right decisions, there's Carolina who's the owner's hands-on, but throwing drinks at fans and stuff. I mean, it's all about the guy. It's all about the right guy. It's less about the process and more about the person. Because if the person makes good, sound decisions, yeah, they can be a little bit more hands-off than another franchise because he puts the right people in there. But by and large, yeah, like you said, it's they are making sure that things are running properly.
And it's being honest with yourself. Like it's knowing yourself. Like Mark Davis, he needs to be able to look at at the wake that he's leaving behind his yacht and seeing like, things don't look too great back there. Let me get this right and then get out of the way. Let me find someone who knows what they're doing and get out of the way, as opposed to like, I'm the owner, I'm a genius, I'm the businessman, I'm the one that got us here to Vegas. I'm now raking in billions with the Allegiant Stadium. I know what's right. I know what's going to work. I'm going to keep my hands on things. It's honest with yourself. It's one of the hardest things a man can do, but one of the most important things a man can do.
Definitely.
Hey, you made it to the end of our video. Great job. I know you want more. Go ahead and click the next video. And if you're feeling